Hello everybody, this is me Qua. Today we will be reviewing the Newage Thundercracker. Now these stickers were applied by me, the Toy Hacks Repo labels. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Here's jet mode, die-cast parts in the back. What's neat though, you could place these effect pieces in here, so then you can make them go swoosh. What's neat though is he comes with this stand here. Let me just remove this, and there's all kinds of things for different options, but we're just gonna use the standard options they give you. So we're gonna apply that, then do this, and okay, hold on, I gotta get that stable there. And there you go. Hold on, let me move the camera a little here. There you go, you got him flying. And it works in robot mode too, and we'll go into that a little more, but let me... Oh. Oh dear. Okay, let me just move this then. So we'll go back, and before we get into transformation, we'll go over accessories. So he comes with null rays. What I have here is just the missiles. And then he also comes with Megatron. Some open hands, but they don't have the hinge like Optimus, and the insides are hollow for whatever reason. Found that kind of odd. Then you got these pointing finger hands, but the bottoms are hollow. And then you got these effect pieces, which we'll go into these effect pieces a little later once we're in robot mode. So we'll move that back, and now what we'll do is take out these thruster pieces. These kind of hurt though when you put them in, because they're kind of sharp. But yeah, so what we'll do first, you don't have to remove these at all, but I'm just going to remove them for the sake of having an easier time transforming on here. So what you want to do is push those like that, so they're like that, and then untap the wings, and then there's a tab that where the tab into the legs, you want to undo that, and then we'll get it to about right there. Or actually, no, just keep it like that, because it'd be easier for the arms to clear if you don't have the wings flipped. So you just kind of undo them for the middle section. It's kind of like the Masterpiece Seeker transformation a little in the arms, but simplified. When I mean Masterpiece, I mean the MP11 slash, what was it, MP03? Or MP02? Can't remember which MP designation Starscream was. Also, the cockpit area would be simpler too. You want to rotate it like so. This part has a tendency of popping off on my copy anyways. Don't know how your mileage may vary. Okay, so you want to get it like that. So you want it rotated so the head's sticking out like that, and then you want to go down. You want to push in on this back corner, this chest piece, and then fold it out like so. Once you get the first corner, the second corner is really easy to do. Then boom, you got part of your chest. Now what you want to do, split up the nose cone, and then fold that whole section in like that. And then this will neatly kind of fold in. Boom, boom. Then now you want to fold the back section, but I'd recommend lifting the arms, moving these out, and then folding it like so. There's a hole where that screw is. This little peg will peg into that. Boom. Fold that in. That tab will go into there. Boom. Secured. Now we got part of this done. And then I would lower the wings. And I'd recommend folding these back, because it kind of prevents the arms from doing some weird shit. But yeah. And then what you want to do with the legs, open them up, open that. Then you want to kind of like do, it's kind of hard describing it, but So what you want to do, because this whole leg area will kind of fold in on itself. So what you want to do is get this flipped. I forget which way it goes. Okay, it goes this way in. But this has the tail fin has a tendency of popping off. So I sometimes just pop it off and then just kind of bloop. There you go. Once everything's folded in like that, you got it. Then you can fold down the toe. And same thing on the other side. Oh yeah, he does have landing gear. Like part of the landing gear is on his arm here, like so, and then the other parts in here. Which if I, oh no, it's down here. Yeah, right there. Boom. Forgot to show that when we're in jet mode, but I figure I'd do it now. Okay, so we move that like so. Do a little of that folding that I was mentioning earlier. Okay. There we go. Boom, boom. Close. And then now we just got to get the null race. And then we got our Newage Seeker fully transformed. And okay, I will say they do have a problem standing a little, just due to how the heels are designed. But he's actually okay. Then he falls. Go figures. Okay. You gotta get them kind of standing a certain way. And I usually recommend against an A stance because that usually is what causes them to. Well, it doesn't help that this table is not really exactly the most stable surface on the planet. So, yeah. But they kind of do have a tendency of falling, unfortunately, just due to the heel design. Or a lack of heel. But aside from that, the Newage Seeker is really great. It's better than, hell, I would even say both the Earthrise and the Siege mold. In a lot of areas. And just overall better. The head is very MP11 inspired. At least I feel like it is. And then yeah, the blast effect tips just go to the null array. Pretty simple. The Megatron gun fits in this hand. Boop. Boop. Now I will say, my copy has gotten a little loose over just transforming it in certain areas, and in some areas which is loose to begin with. Like this whole waist assembly is like not the best. It was loose on my copy. Don't know if that's like that on Thundercrackers or the other Seekers, or if I just got not the world's best QC, as that usually happens to me with third party, weirdly enough, especially fucking exclusives. But yeah, but overall though, he is just a really good figure. We'll go over articulation. Arms can move out about that far. You can't get it at 360 fully back because the wings don't move, kind of like how the what is it, the Earthrise one does. Wait, not Earthrise, because Earthrise has, well, Earthrise you can kind of get around it somewhat because you could move it backwards a little, but it's not as good as the Siege's ones where you could just move it completely and then get that movement. That's one area where those two molds are a little better. You get a 90 elbow. It's not bad. You actually get a waist. I know, shocker. You can't turn it 360 though, just due to how the waist is designed. But it does have a waist, so it beats out the Earthrise one there. Siege one still kind of wins in terms of having a waist, but this actually has fucking wrists, unlike the Siege. So and Earthrise, so it wins there in that department. Head's on a ball joint, so it's about the same articulation you get out of those other two. Oh yeah, and then the thing it has over the Siege is technically, because of how the waist works, you do get a little, like I call it a waist crunch because it's not in the ab, but you do get a crunch. And you get, I think that's either at 90 or greater than 90. Yeah. And then of course you still get the ankle tilts, which is nice. Oh, and then since he comes with a flight stand, the hole's now in his back. So boop. And there you go. You got your Thundercracker. Now I'm going to take him off the flight stand. I'm just going to do a little size comparison here. But yeah. And then if you wanted to see the other hands, I could show you how they look. That's him with the opened hand. And then we'll take that hand off. So then you could have the pointing hand. So he's judging you harshly. But yeah, and then we'll just have a size comparison here. Here's Newage Optimus, and here is the Action Master Soundwave. And a Siege Red Alert. I really, the best thing about this Newage Seeker mold really is just the transformation. That's the thing with Newage. A lot of their transformations are just mwah, chef's kiss. They're just fucking fantastic. And next figure we'll be reviewing will be another Newage. And it will be a set actually, but I haven't decided if I'm going to review them all individually or review them all at once. So, yeah, until then, peace.